Hey everyone, it's Offending Commit. I'm here with LA Jelly. We're checking out another island of Debbos. This one is a very special island. This one has a oof sanctuary. We're gonna check it out. Let's go see. Hi Debbos.
Welcome, welcome. Put my shovel down. I've been busy, of course.
Oh, of course.
Welcome to Frolic.
This is my brain. My brain is on Frolic right now. Oh, Ellie brought you a cake, just like a good neighbor.
Oh, look at that. How sweet of you. Take a bite first, of course.
Come on over, brought you some banana pudding.
Alrighty. So, like I was talking on my last island tour, everything was on the diagonal. So
Link
when
in the
I got
description.
yeah, exactly. So when I got this island as opposed to the second island, I was so happy when I found a horizontal and vertical river, so I could make my dream of having the village on one side and the community areas on the other.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. And your idea of adding a little walkway has fixed my problem for the villagers not to come across.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was a godsend. It's like these little buggers, they just won't cooperate.
I know.
Fairly new island, so it's not completely developed, but it's working on it. So the stores are over here.
Are they ever, though? Are they ever fully developed?
I don't know. I've seen people do a lot of building, so...
Pretty much, like, if it becomes fully developed, that's when you throw it away. Get another island.
Get another island. When you need to take a break.
Ooh, look at these flower boxes.
Looks so good.
Today it's Fridays in the summertime, so the weather's pretty good. I was like, oh, please, before it gets to be winter.
Fogginess.
I'm not a fan of the winter weather.
But it's
So
kind of
this
accurate, isn't it?
This area
Yeah.
here is where my rare doggo came and smiled at me. I went to check on the chickens, which live back here. Late one night, I thought, oh, I have to go clean up the chickens. And sitting at this fence right here was my rare doggo smiling at me. And it's like, how dare you? There are so many doggy dens on this island. It is insane.
Oh, that's cool.
Huge doggy dens. So my chickens live over there, unlike my other island.
This is an interesting pattern here.
Well, originally the hen houses were here, but I ran out of space, so I had to expand my area.
Carly, Pecky,
That's cool.
You got Pecky.
Yoko, Janicki, but Pecky, that's hilarious.
Well, it's funny because you start naming them after people who you've spent time with on Discord and through the years on YouTube, but it's like, well, Speck and Nan, Speck came over and Nanny Og came over and did a build over here. So I thought I should do one for Nanny. I thought I did Nano and then I did Speck for Peck. I did Pecky for Speck. I thought that's
hilarious. It's Pecky, short for Rebecca.
Or that too. Yep, I have my sister's name is Rebecca. So. And then I kept enough space to expand in the future, so each paddock has an extra area, so that if I want to have bigger spacing, I've already planned for that.
Excellent.
The things you know in your second island that you don't know on your first island.
Yeah, right?
Make room for extra space. And
that's probably one of the hardest lessons that people who are used to playing Animal Crossing had to learn in Dinkum, is that spread out.
And they're huge.
Yes, they are.
So really, we've got company.
No.
Out really? Come on.
Company.
Just too squishy.
So of
chunky.
course, there's extra space back here. In the meantime, using it to make bananas because I like bananas.
Hey.
For energy.
Nice.
But again, extra space for expanding.
Ellie, what are you doing?
Swimming with the beast.
Swimming with the pleep.
Oh, it was just funny from my view. Your head was just poking out of the water.
What are you two up to over there? Put the
Oh,
snuggle on over there.
Okay.
Okay, we better go away.
Yeah.
This is just too
Get a
much.
room.
So my apiary is over here, and like I said, this is my favorite apiary that I made. A little mini flower field here.
Ellie loves running through flowers all the time.
I need to make a bigger flower field, but I'm going to at some point.
This is how do you keep track of your projects? Do you keep track of your projects at Dinkum, or you're just like, I'll get to it?
Track of my project? What does that mean?
No,
I think he's referring to my notebook. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't have a notebook. I have a notebook for my for Animal Crossing because I got out of control with all my different things. But I've only have 2 islands, and this one's not finished, so I don't have the problem yet. It will be a yet situation at some point.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
I meant no offense, Debbos.
No, none at all.
It looks really good. I like the apiary from this view up here. Rain has the best view of the apiary, I think.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so sweet. I love it with the little
It's bouncing.
tropical area behind it. All the bounciness. I think I should probably start harvesting honey, huh?
Mhm. Ooh, you could have an arena of honey. That would be too much.
It would be so wonderful. So Spec made a bouncy house with the honey.
Yeah, we have been over to your island. It's pretty creative.
My propagation area, always busy, always making more. When I had my first spring, I only had 6 of these jackaroo plants. It's like 6. How am I supposed to survive? So
This is kind of fun though, because like, you know, on mine, like I have the flowers separated and stuff like that, but I mean,
my other island has them in rows. But you know
Yeah.
what? If you pick here, they just fly to the end. They just fly to the outside area. So
that's cool. Convenient almost.
Also,
you just have to be careful to not, pick up too many at a time. So that you have to pick up and put back down the flower boxes.
Yeah. What were you saying, Ellie?
we should give a disclaimer that there is a current multiplayer bug where we're seeing duplicates.
Oh, that's
or
right.
2 flowers in one.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is a good disclaimer. Thank you, Ellie.
Hello, Frilly. I didn't know you were going to come visit over here. You're a little bit farther away than usual.
Uh-oh,
I have
you came to see us.
very adventurous frillies here. Do you like the flowers? Want to smell them? They smell good. Oh, free meat. Free meat.
Free meat.
Oh.
Free meat.
You know what I was thinking? Like on your other island tour, I won't spoil it, but there was that big, and I just wanted to throw a steak in it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You did, huh?
I wanted to. I didn't have a steak on me, so.
I might have had raw steak on me. I just keep it for the dogs.
Well.
So this is the extent of my garden here. This is my sad little garden. This is all there is. I keep thinking I should do more, but I was going to make a little community garden for the NPCs, but I haven't gotten there.
That was one of the first things that we did in Dinkum was the community garden.
I've totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I want to do that again.
Because it's real close to where everybody lives, and I thought I'll just make a community garden. Then I started putting all the brew flowers here, and I thought, well, that's that one, and this isn't enough for everybody. So, but the community orchard is here.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Before I forget, I just wanted to say that the fact that I forgot earlier was a mistake.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I had to just.
Okay, sure. Okay.
I'm gonna go see if there's any clues.
We'll just walk over here. This island actually has
Anyway, moving on.
a spot, which I haven't made any other island. But look, I have a lookout spot.
Ooh.
Everybody has them. It's like, oh, that's a really good idea to make lookout spots so you can look around everywhere. I made
Yeah.
one. Ellie running around down there. We're over by the museum, Ellie, if you're looking for us.
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
We can see you down. And look, marble.
Marble. Let's marble at the site of this lookout tower.
Yeah, marble. I hardly ever use it.
Now I know what Ellie was talking about. You have like your ears are sticking out of your hat.
My ears are sticking out of my hat.
It's
I had to wear them for the Tears of the Kingdom. So I decided I needed a lake by my house. That's my house over there. So I carved out
ah.
a giant portion. There's usually a crocodile down there. You're lucky he's not hanging out down there today.
I know. Just
So
going
I
for
decided I
a
just
swim.
really needed to just carve out a bigger space here. And then I decided to leave a little sandbar there. And I thought I like the sandbar. So
You were saying that you're playing Ears of the Kingdom, right?
Ears of the Kingdom. I was preparing my ears for the kingdom.
Yes.
Hi, Sally. How are you? So Sally thinks this is her domain. I want to give Sally things for her booth, but I need bottles of shampoo and stuff and brushes.
Yeah.
We need items. We need items. We need household items.
Yeah. Basic stuff.
I want a big hair bow.
Oh,
there
yes.
you go.
That's I didn't think about that. Hair bows. Hair decorations.
So this is a little park at the end of town because, the town has no greenery in it. So I thought, well, I'll give the little park at the end of town. But I'm going to make a botanical garden across the way. So
it's awesome.
yeah.
Look at this. Look at these buried or fruit trees sunken.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I have lots of sunken things here. Well, probably there's a whole area over here. I'm trying to think which ones I sunk over here. If we go over this way, over beside
Happy Ellie.
If we come over here beside Rain, before we leave the area, I had this whole little area that I didn't know what to do with. So that's all sunken bushes. I think those are the lime bushes.
Colors are fantastic.
Oh, you're going to sink in.
Oh.
So that whole area, because I was like, what am I going to put there? And I thought, just make it a giant shrubbery area.
Really?
And I think those are the bush. I think those are the bush lines. I think they are the lightest plant we have.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. There he goes. We've lost him.
Freeze 8 commit.
It's while I'm down here, might as well make a margarita.
Root beer?
Root beer.
But
oh, because I'm close to the roots, right?
Potatoes.
Potato beer?
Next.
Next. Exactly. Let's take him away from the fun spots. So I want to make a bigger farmer's market, but this was a little one I had, and that's like, I'll just throw a few cases on. But like I said, it's a newer island, so it's not completely developed yet.
It's cute.
It's very cute.
Oh,
and you'll have to excuse all of my stations for catching animals. I'm very good at passive catching.
Yeah, I was standing, I think it's near Clover's, and this roo just went up in the air next to me. There you go.
Danny and Specker over my other island is going, wait a second, how did you just catch a turkey? I was talking to you. It's like, oh, well, I have this going on. It's like, I didn't know you could do that. So this is the area that I want a nanny, a rent-a-nanny. So this is what Rent-A-Nanny made for me. And Speck came over and filmed us because she didn't trust Nanny to take pictures. So this is Nanny Og, maybe this whole area. I put the tucker box in, and she had from the tucker box to this area that she could work in. I gave, like, do whatever you want. I don't care. So she made this really cute little flower garden, flower shop here, which is really cute.
Sweet.
And this is where I learned if they put the tropical seeds in the water, it will grow all this stuff. She put in actually a sprinkler system in the tanks at first. So while she was working, it was growing like crazy in between days.
That's
speed
cool.
it along, which I thought that's wonderful. I would never have thought to do that.
It makes a lot of sense, the tropical grass underwater.
Yeah. And then it just becomes so nice and lush, which I love. Okay, so we can come back here. I'll show you where I'm going to put my botanical garden. The doggy den being preserved.
Gotta preserve the doggy dens. I like how you did the stone edge path and the stone path, like...
Yeah. The
It's
combination.
awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the bandstand, the Tucker Box, and Town Hall are all over here because this is where the community has to come and gather.
Ooh, picnic.
And then, yep, I finally get picnic items.
I like how
So
you did
this
the red carpet and the this is proper. This is proper.
It's like I could start making crazy quilts, but it's like let's just do something basic. So originally I had my house over here and I made this walkway to come to my house area, but I've since moved my house to the other part of the town. But I'm going to make this into the botanical garden entrance here.
Ooh.
We've got a little rainbow garden going on here.
Yeah.
Hello, Philly. How are you?
Get that.
And then Jersey did his build that he posted yesterday. I said, oh, this is exactly what I need right here because I couldn't figure out what to put behind the bandstand. It's like, what am I going to put behind the bandstand? But I thought, well, this will bring us into the botanical garden. Oh, here's the, where did it go? Right here. Here's some berry trees for you right here.
Oh, more berry trees.
More berry trees. These will be purple bushes.
Yeah.
So when it comes spring, these are going to be the jacaranda treetops. And the pine trees are getting lost in there. I might have to take those out.
It sounds like a martial arts form. Yeah, I have a black belt in jacaranda.
And then I made a giant jacaranda tree there.
Nice.
By making a mountain. I did that, and then Jersey posted his thing. I was like, oh, he made his a little bit different, but mine's just a giant collection of jacaranda trees. So this is where my house was. I had to fence it in because I had 4 crocs at my doorway one day when I came out. I didn't win the battle. I came out of my house and was attacked by 4 crocs. It was like, really? So this is one of my botanical garden spots that I'm going to have. And I think it'll be really dramatic when the trees go into spring mode.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so this is my future area that I'm trying to figure out ways to put in a botanical garden and make it make sense.
Lovely. Purple, purple.
I feel like, and feel free to shoot this down, right? This is your island.
What are you thinking?
So on the outside edge of this, right? Since you're doing sort of a botanical garden and you have this wall of trees, you could kind of intersperse water beds to have sort of a flowing into your lake.
Ooh, that would be a fabulous idea. That would look so good there. I wonder how crazy it would be because it's a very big span.
It wouldn't have to be like, you wouldn't have to have them all adjacent to each other, but like if you staggered them, it would be sort of a sanctuary.
A giant falls area. That would be so nice. Ooh, thank you, Commit. I love that idea.
Thank
That's
you.
exactly what. Oh, thank you. Commit wall. Oh, Commit falls. That's what we'll call it.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
It's okay. I don't label anything. We'll just call it that way.
Okay.
Hi, Frilly. I tend to build in the deserts because there's less cleaning up to do, which, that's just me. Let's see. I guess we'll go back this way. So the question is, do you want to go to the Order of the Frilly chapter area the dramatic way?
Always.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go the dramatic way. We'll come back the other one. Hi, guys.
Oh, the march of the NPCs.
Yes. And they just walk right through the fence. Do you notice? They just walk right through. We put in fences so they can use them, and they just walk right through it. This is my visitor. This is my visitor campsite, which I really like. It tucked back here. It looks so rustic and fun.
I like that too. That's cool.
Yeah, like I'm gonna put it back here in the woods. Give it a little waterfall area.
I know it doesn't necessarily make sense, but I feel like the visitor center would look cooler if it had a placeholder for a tent or something, even if nobody's in it.
Me, just a tent in general?
Yeah.
All right, what time is it? 8:35. Okay.
So whoa.
Interesting.
That is really interesting. This
this is Frolic Canyon.
Oh.
So I dug it out with no intention of filling it with water. And the frillies do come down here, mostly during the day, not so much at night. But this is Frilly Canyon.
Getting some pictures.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And since it's a desert, I thought, well, I'll make a cactus garden.
Of course.
It's like, well, I didn't want to put grass in. I didn't want to put the flowers that didn't belong in here. And I thought, well, we have desert rose, we have the jackaroos, and we have the cactus.
I know I've said it before, but these plants that I'm standing next to, they remind me of the Lego plants. You know what I'm talking about?
You don't eat them. They probably taste like they Lego plants too.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I love it. I recently did a desert landscape, and I
Yeah.
really like it.
I can't figure out what else to put in there. I'm hoping in the future we'll get other items to put in.
Mm-hmm.
I did give it more trees than it should have, but I thought I need some trees. But it has plenty of non-trees. All right, so the dramatic area is through. I have to figure out which way we're going here. Okay, it is the West Tower.
West Tower.
I had to think about which one it was.
Whee!
So you see a dot. We know about the dot. So now you can follow the unusual pathing.
Oh.
Find your way to the secret hideout, the secret chapter.
Ooh.
You have to find the way. So you have to go from the dots to realize what else is different. And it's like, ooh, now we have squares in the sand.
All right. All right.
So it's hidden away.
This is very creative.
There's definitely light up front. Then we go back to the dots.
Look at the moon. It's just.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, wow. It's gorgeous. I plan to use the coral wand when we get it in this area and make it really lush and beautiful.
That would be
It's like,
cool.
it'll be so pretty. Yeah. So this was my first build for the oof, but all right. If you come in here, if you wanted to have the right kind of clothing, some people like to be all decked out in garb.
Gotta have the right garb.
Oh, apparently I'm missing half my garb. Oh, well.
Oh my gosh, I'm going the wrong direction.
That's all right. You can go that way. This is the way to come in.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is my chapter for Order of the Frilly.
This is epic.
I like this one.
Me
like I said, the other one was
too.
okay, but this one is like, this one because it was a new island, I didn't have to worry about where to put it. It could have its own space, and I wanted it to be hidden away. And then I filled it with all the frillies. I love the plushies. Oh my God, the plushies just make me so happy.
And me too. This is very, very well done. And you know, when I just kind of threw the idea out on one of my lives, I never ever expected people to do such wonderful things with this idea.
Praise the frilly started it, and then you just took it for a next step.
I did.
Now, of course, if we get infiltrated and someone comes that we didn't expect to be here and we don't want to know what's going on, we quickly run this way.
Okay, run this way.
And then we can escape very quickly. And they won't know what happened to it. And a very hasty exit. They won't know what happened to us. It's like, what are you talking about? I don't know anything about that build over there.
Ninja dust. And
usually when you come off, there's usually a frilly on this bridge. Almost always during the day, a frilly is sitting on this bridge.
Look
going,
out.
Hi. It's like, okay, you're greeting us. That's good.
Ooh, this is a cool This is a cool little view. I happen to catch it. Let's see if I can catch it from this angle. I know I can catch it from here, but Ellie, if you stand right on this bridge here, you'll see just in the distance, oof, peeking out over the hill.
You see the whole oof? I can see an O. Oh, you can see the whole thing.
Yeah. Still, when Ellie just like made an acronym out of it, I was like, oof, that's perfect.
That's it. That's what we needed. We needed an oof.
We did.
So I haven't figured out what I'm going to put back here, but it's going to be oof involved. But I think I have to do more for the frillies. I want to be able to figure out a way to make more frilly spawns here, because this is definitely frilly area.
We need sort of a burly box, but for frillies, right?
Yeah. So that's what this area is going to be, the frilly. Oh, go away, crocodile. This is all about, and I was going to put a road through here because this island actually has roads, but I hate taking these trees down. I hope we get the opportunity to be able to plant these trees.
Yeah.
These are palm trees, right?
I think.
I don't know what they are, but
They're called grass trees, but they give you one palm wood, right, when you cut them down.
Yeah, but it's like, don't cut them.
But they grow in the plains.
Yeah. So this is the roadway that you can cut up and go back there. And the roadway that, so they have roadway on the west side of my island, but not on the east side of my island.
That's a lot of fun.
Franklin's house.
I like your design of Franklin's house. I mean, it's on stilts and this is interesting.
Tucked away. Yeah, someone made a bridge the other day. Oh, on Reeps' was like a bridge, and I went, oh, that's what because I had this whole area carved out in front of Franklin's. Like, what am I going to put here? I need something. He needs a buffer.
Yeah.
And then he'll come out, and I put this in so he would come in and out. I had to show him how to use it, but he will use it. It's like, here, look at this. You can come out. You don't have to stand there and look silly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then half the time the frillies are in the water here. Like I said, the frilly island is just amazing. I'm just, because it's daylight out, it's not, because it's nighttime, they're not out as active. Then I have a library over there if you want to have a peek at the library. Ellie's heading into the library area.
Oh.
So I'm assuming we're going to get a library at some point.
I hope so. That was one of the things I was talking with Shelly Marie about during her tour.
Empty flower boxes. I guess I should put some flowers in, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got some flowers over here. Apparently I lost interest or ran out of flowers, one or the other. Oh, well. You can always tell that the new island is like, oh, I have grass that needs to be planted and everything. It's like, oh, well, I'll get it.
It's kind of like take a book, leave a book.
Yeah.
Flag.
Ooh, America.
Yeah, it's not as dramatic as Ozzy's, but I had this space and I thought, Stars and Stripes, stick it in.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Sorry.
Okay.
Not that kind. Sorry.
All right. So this is one of my walkways. This is the walkway to my house, which is a very long walkway. But I wanted to have a very private house. So I thought, I'm going to put my house way over here, make a lake in front of it, and make a nice long walkway to get to it.
This is really cool. At least you didn't do what I did, when I first started and I put my house right in the middle of a bush devil den.
Well, no, I watched Jen do that, though. Here's my parking lot. Yes, this is my helipad right here. You can make fun of me all you want. This is my helipad.
I would never. This is cool, though, because, you have a lane for your ute and you have a lane for your helipad or your helicopter. It makes sense.
Which is all I need.
Yeah.
And it's close enough to the house. I don't park at my house. We're going to lose Ellie. Ellie?
Coming.
It's all right. I just don't want to lose you. Just follow the walkway.
Ellie, do you have a balloon?
Not on me. I do have this. Maybe this will help.
I don't know if
There
I
you
have
go.
any. So this is my house. I'm thinking maybe we should sleep. I'm trying to think if I have.
I have the ones. I picked them up from the beach.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, good. Because I think I only have a bed for two in here. Yeah, I only have a bed for one. I'm even worse. I only have a bed for one, but I might have beds in the storage.
Ellie, check out this the signs. This is cool.
Let me see if I have a
Linking
bed.
the signs together make this
do
cool
you have
pattern.
The sleeping bag? You have the sleeping bag, so that's good.
Yeah, I put
Oh,
them
perfect.
back.
Okay.
I have
So
one too.
so this is my rare dog here, but we'll wake him up in the morning.
Alright.
We'll wake him up in the morning.
That's one of my favorite things about Ellie. Always exploring. And
Can't
when
blame her. I love exploring islands.
I know when we're doing our live thing and I'm tooling around and I just see her a little bouncing around. Or if I'm goofing off, she's just like, all right, well, I'm gonna do building right now.
Hope we don't wake up to rain. It's like summer. It's like, oh, it rained for like 3 days this week. Oh, we did your rain. Oh well. So we have rain. And we have a thunderstorm.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So where's my rare dog? Wake up. Because I play on a controller, I can't name my dog. I should probably do it but I want to call him Ned.
Ned?
They have a pet turkey named Ted. And then this is Ed. The other dog is Ed. So I have Ed and Ned, and their turkey's name is Ted. Where's the pet turkey? Pet turkey. This is Ted. He hangs out with Ned and Ed.
He's chasing you. Yeah.
They have a good time together.
The dog.
So yeah, this is my Lake Jew. So this is the hot spot area, the hot springs area.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Spicy Springs.
Nice area.
Don't get burned.
Here. Get your toes all toasty and muddy. And then it's attached to a beach. So down here at the end of the hot springs, you could actually go into the cold water because, hot water is great on some days, but you don't want it on all days. So at the end of it all, you can go to the cold water beach. Puppy dog, how are you? You really wanted to come. I totally forgot I pet you. So that needs more help too. But that's I put an umbrella. They're going beach. future build. Beach.
I declare a beach.
A beach. But I did kind of
Oh, there's a treasure.
block it off from all the. Oh, I know. Always treasure. Always finding treasure. Come on, silly beast. Take you home. But I found this huge. So this area, for the first year, I didn't put anything in it. And as soon as I put the fires in, it grew the trees. The mangroves were not growing until I put something in there.
Wow.
I know. It was like, why didn't you grow? Puppy dog, where are you? There you are. Nope, that's not you.
I think puppy dog was back here. Is it marked on a map? Are they following you? Make sure.
Was he back there?
I did not see him.
All right. Well, I'm not too worried. He'll make it home. He's made it home before. And then over here, like I said, I've got a huge amount of doggy dens in here, but the preserve continues down here because there was a bunch more of the bottle trees down here.
Okay.
They're just everywhere. This whole island has them. That and doggy dens. There's an enormous doggy den on this island that has huge amount of dogs. Huge amount.
Try your dog whistle. Or just do a whistle. Because I think that would summon your doggo, right?
Oh, I tried. He's got to be on the other side.
Oh, okay.
He needs a one step up. Here he is. Hey, guy. Come on.
Yay.
He needs a one step up. When I take him out for a walk, I can't bring him up where there's a two-step walk. I have to be a one-step walk for him to come and follow.
Ah.
Yeah. And so this leads out to the parking area. What are you doing up there, Ellie?
Little baby bottle tree. I love it.
They are so funny when they grow. They wiggle when you like plant around them. They wiggle crazy. I don't know if I have any seeds on me. I don't have any seeds on me. But they wiggle when you plant around them.
Interesting.
This one's huge.
Yeah, that was an original one. So the babies I planted.
Thanks.
I wonder. Wow, that one is huge. It makes you wonder if they continue to grow even after they.
They take like 63 days to grow.
Yeah.
From seed to plant. Okay, I'm gonna bring the dog back.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
There we go. Come on. This way. This way. There we go.
Well, without all your friends. Okay, you're done. You're done. You're not going anywhere. I don't know if there's anything else to see here. I really think that's all there is. I'm trying to think. Parking area, Franklin's, yeah. Yep.
Island maps are always so interesting.
So my mind is separated out, but that's really not very exciting, truthfully. Yeah, I tried my best. I think I did pretty well at spreading out all of my houses along the river on both sides. When I look at the map, it's like, oh, I did pretty well.
Yeah, this is very well done.
I mean, I've got a long ways to go, but in lines of the beginning of an island, beginning of a world, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as how you are a member of the Order of the Frilly, keep in mind what you would like to do on Frilltopia.
I think I should make some walkways like this.
Yeah, that would be great.
My signature pond and river walks.
Yeah. Yeah,
My
this is
river
really
walk.
nice.
I love it. Yeah.
I love my river walks. And I haven't seen anybody really do it, so.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah. And you know, obviously in town you shouldn't do it, but anywhere else around a pond or anything, I just really.
I like how you have the diagonal path, but you use the spaces in between for flowers and bushes.
Uh-huh.
It's a really nice look.
And I usually bury some fruit trees. There's more apples being buried here.
Mm-hmm.
I like the shrub look to it. Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that James had mentioned before. He enjoyed making like plants and everything, so maybe he'll make some bigger bushes.
We talked about having more trees available.
Yeah.
Hi, Franklin.
Hi, Franklin. I like the Tucker box.
Yeah, I really wanted when I saw the river, I thought, oh, good. I just wanted to be able to have them literally walk over the bridge and walk right into the Tucker box, and have a little pond in front of it. It's going to make a big cooking area in the back, and I went, why?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need a cooking area. It's a whole restaurant of its own. Obviously, we have soggy bread and cheese out here, but you know it will dry out.
James had alluded also of, you know, how we had another layer to the mines. Like I think he's alluding to like a whole nother area to go explore, like another island.
Well, we've been saving emeralds, so you know people keep saying, "Oh, I don't need another emerald. I don't need another emerald." It's like, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Every time I see them, I pick them up because sooner or later we're going to need it.
Yeah, either
I
another
don't
area
search
to the
them
mines
out.
or a whole nother area to explore.
Yeah. I don't search them out, but if they're there, I take them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for this this tour. This was awesome. Hopefully I got the oof area recorded.
Yeah. But yeah, early stages of an island. So this is about, I don't know, 150 hours in maybe.
Compared to who?
I don't know. That's just it.
Because that's the thing. Like this doesn't look like early stages of an island to me. It looks like it's pretty well established. Don't you agree, Ellie?
I really do. Yes.
No,
I
well,
just
thank
keep
you.
looking all over the place, just spinning my camera.
I mean, I loved Animal Crossing is great for going on, dream addresses and going to island tours and watching people do island tours. And when they still do scavenger hunts, or I love doing them myself because I want to go see different islands and see different things. And,
Yeah.
And even though I'm rushing through them, I'm still looking and going, ooh, take a picture.
Yeah, right. Definitely.
Yeah.
We used to watch lots of people play Animal Crossing and like a 5-hour stream trying to find one rare character.
Yeah.
And then they would find it within the first 5 minutes just as it goes, and they're just like, all right, let's keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was about supposed to happen. Yeah. So I haven't figured out, the bandstand looks pretty boring, but I think because I'm going to make every area around the bandstand a little bit more exciting, it's going to be okay, because I don't want to do too much over here because they need the space to do their thing.
They do. Yeah, I was going to ask if you had your spring event here yet.
I've had one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the...
I'm in my second year. It's the last day of summer, so this is the beginning of my second year.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the beginning of my third year. I think it's the beginning of my third year.
That was the observation that we had, because Ellie has hers that was just in a nice area that was open, and it worked really well. Mine was a little bit more crowded because it's in the center of the plaza you've seen.
Yeah.
So it worked, but hers definitely looked a lot better.
Yeah, originally on my other island, I had it up where the thread space was, which was up above and set aside, and I thought that's not going to work, so I put it down on the bottom, next between the Tucker box and the main pier on my other island. But on this one, it's like I really wanted them to be able to walk over bridges and have the Tucker box on one and then have the bandstand on the other.
I want to know why it's called a bandstand and we have not seen a band.
Come here.
Oh, all right, come in.
That's just what it's called. What is she looking at?
Oh. Tunnel.
Yeah. A tunnel. Yeah, my storage used to be over here, so that tunnel had to be there because my crafting area was over here until yesterday.
Wow.
It's like I've got to move that.
That's one thing that's really fun too. It's like, even though I do a tour, and especially is true for Ellie too, it's just like the moment that the tour is even out, like your island's probably changed 5 different ways, Easily.
Yeah, I mean, Speck and Nanny came over and did an island tour on my other island a while ago, but I totally forgot to show them half the stuff, and I was in the middle of building. Like, I hadn't done the tractor act, I hadn't done the underwater thing. I mean, I hadn't done the fountain. I mean, I forgot about half of it, and then I continued to build on it for months afterwards. So
Yeah.
yeah, the only thing about this is I would have wished I made more space in between so I could have put lights in between at intervals. But when I made it, I planted the trees first. And I was like, well, this will be fine.
Let's get a picture of this.
But I did it with 2 in between, just specifically to put the two bridge in.
Stand in the center of the walkway. I have the camera pointing down your tunnel. So I'm gonna take a picture of you in the there you go. A little bit closer. All right. That's good. Right there. That's a good picture. Even though it's raining, like it still looks really cool.
It's not dark, at least. The
Right.
sunshine is coming through. Yeah. Not completely. It's early enough in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what I see? Oh, it was Jersey was making a structure with a tunnel. I don't know what he was doing with his. I forget what he was doing with his. And I thought, yeah, I've got something like that. I mean, there's only so many things we can do, so it's like, yeah, I have something similar to that.
Yeah.
And I think Jersey and my minds work very similar because it's like, oh yeah, I made a lighthouse. Oh, I have a light keeper. You know, like, oh, I made my trees in a pile to make a giant tree. But yeah, but room to grow. I'm glad I'm thinking ahead of time. I do need to figure out where to put a bigger garden, but I wanted it to be a community garden, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I have to move I think if I move the bottle brush and the wattle bush, it can go over there still.
They're mouthful, aren't they?
I know.
Yeah.
The flowers we drink, the brewing flowers. Yeah. And then originally I had, you know how you had your step come on each side? I saw that and I really liked it, and I put it in originally with the original 2 bridges, but my NPCs wouldn't use it.
Are you talking about Ellie's bridges?
Do they go to the side? Is it Ellie's place that has the side bridges?
Oh,
So
she
you know how
she had
come
done
out
that
and
on
then
my
you have the
island.
side-
Yeah.
You have the side steps. I put it on the original Darkwood ones, that the original for the area here, and my NPCs would not go down the side. They could not handle the side steps. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
And they will walk over the bridge one direction, but they can't walk over it the other direction.
How interesting.
It is weird.
Ooh, storage area. I like a good storage area.
Yeah, so this is, like I said, I just moved it yesterday because it was getting too small. I was like, I need more space.
Oh man, you've been burning this sucker in. It's buried into the ground.
Oh, that poor thing. John, you got a flat tire.
I know.
I want to do this area for John's too. I need to put more stuff out here for John's receiving dock, or make this a receiving dock for everybody. And I'm trying to think of how much I want to actually put in here, but this looks like a receiving dock area.
It does.
It's set aside, and it's by the work area over here. I thought it's going to be the receiving area.
Yeah.
I'd like to put some chairs out here for the furniture guy. His name is escaping me at the moment. Melvin, thank you.
Yeah.
But I thought this looks like a receiving area.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, my fish and my bugs were over there, so I had to move them over here yesterday. And that eventually I will give that up, but in the meantime.
This little thing that James added is so fun. And I just
the modder.
I know, but it's like it's the buzzy machine.
It's a buzzy machine and it's psychedelic looking.
It is.
It's so groovy.
It is. It's just
bubbles.
Feel like it's like a slot machine. You just want to put things in there to make it go bzzz.
Pop the bubbles.
And the bubbles.
I want to be able to put so much stuff on. We need to just have stuff to place on tables and place on the ground, and
I know.
More placeables. But yeah. Hey, Frilly. Yeah, the Frillies definitely love my town, but that's because I build in the desert, so I have Frillyville. They're everywhere.
This park area is really nice. Frames the museum very nicely.
The museum needed some fancy. I mean, the museum's a fancy building. It's like it needs a fancy yard, but I wasn't about to make it a giant, gorgeous thing. It's like, it's just not me.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
You know, it's just a little place. It's just something small and special.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I debate on moving the whole community garden, but we'll see what happens with that. I like it here, and I like because you can look down the road and see Rain's house right through it all. I like that look too. I just like this
Yeah.
view.
Sight lines. It's all.
Yeah, I just go through the. But they know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
They get us. They count it. I love it. Yeah.
Very well done, Debbos. And thank you for
Thank
having us.
you. Oh, it is my pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. Like I said, the other island's better for touring, but this one has the better frilly activity.
Yeah. All right.
I think they were both great tours.
Yes. Where's
Well,
Ellie?
thank you.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was
know.
in the restaurant. I'm coming
yeah.
right back.
All right. We'll close
Checking to see if
this.
it's frilly over in the Frilly Canyon.
Yeah. We'll close this out. Thank you, Debbos, for the tour and Ellie Jelly, and check out the description for their link for the other tour.
Well, thank you for coming. It was
Absolutely.
wonderful to have you.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 special. Dinkum tours. Woohoo!
My NPCs are on the run. It must be nighttime.
Uh-oh. Yep, gotta run away.
They're all heading to the Tucker box.
All right, bye, everyone.